The 17 News at Sunrise podcast is brought to you by Aspire Counseling Services. Call 829-7300. The spirit of the Golden Empire. This is 17 News at Sunrise.
Good morning. Parents at a local school district say not enough's being done about bullying, with some threatening to take legal action if something doesn't change. We'll take you to the heated meeting last night.
Commencement controversy, hundreds of Bakersfield College graduates now demanding a redo after many family and friends got shut out of the ceremony last week. What happened and how the school is responding coming up.
Governor Newsom looking to drum up support for his health care agenda, a plan that if approved would be a first in the country. The plan to dole out subsidies and penalties and the timeline to make it all happen. This is Wednesday, May 15th, 2019. Good morning. Good to have you with us. I'm Maddie Jansen alongside Alex Fisher and Kevin Charette. It's just been so beautiful lately, but we know we only have a little bit of that left, right?
Yeah, the window is slowly narrowing before the next chance of rain moves on in. We've got some clouds out there this morning. I think we'll see a little bit of sunshine this afternoon, and then clouds increase again tonight. So it's definitely going to be a mixed bag for today. I'm not expecting any rain for today. Probably won't make its way into our area until either late tonight, after midnight, into early tomorrow morning. We have a light wind out of the north-northeast at 8 miles per hour. We're going to start out in the 60s throughout the afternoon. We're going to warm up into the 80s. You can see we start out mostly cloudy and then partly cloudy throughout the afternoon. 52 degrees in Tehachapi under a calm wind right now. And then as we take a look at the hour by hour, starting out in the 50s, and we are going to see some clouds. And then throughout the day, we will be looking at the 60s.
The trial for a Tehachapi man accused of killing a 4-month-old boy is set to begin today. You may remember in February, the DA's office offered Daniel Mickey a plea deal. If Mickey pleaded guilty to second-degree murder as well as child assault resulting in death, that would have carried an automatic sentence of 15 years to life. But the 20-year-old did not take that deal. Mickey's accused of killing Anakin Mickey in 2017. He is not the boy's biological father. Because he did not take the plea, Mickey now faces a first-degree murder charge.
California's Catholic dioceses have announced a new program to compensate victims of abuse. 6 dioceses, including the Diocese of Fresno, which our local Catholic churches are part of, have committed to the program. It is funded by the church, but will not be controlled by the church. Attorneys will determine eligibility and the amount of compensation victims should be offered. There will also be an oversight committee, which includes former California Governor Gray Davis. Victims won't need a lawyer, and the process is private. The goal is to speed up compensation payouts. The church says settlements can be paid within 3 months. Organizers say the program should be up and running by September. At that time, information will be released on how and when victims can apply for compensation. The announcement comes as 2 local priests, Monsignor Craig Harrison and Father Miguel Flores, are both on leave while the church and law enforcement investigate allegations of past sexual misconduct with minors. The state attorney general also launched an investigation into how the Catholic Church has handled claims of sexual abuse across the state.
A group of Kern County parents is demanding changes are made to the way their school district handles bullying. 17's Karen Waugh was at the meeting, and as she explains, things got a bit heated.
Parents at Lakeside Union School District in Southwest Bakersfield say bullying has been an unresolved problem for years. Now they're demanding action. Some students at Lakeside Middle School say gossiping, cussing, and name-calling happens daily.
He went to walk away from a kid saying really mean, horrible words to him, and the kid followed him and slapped him in the face.
I don't really like the school because, like my dad said, they knew nothing about it.
And most recently for Maddie Lujan,
I got 4 text messages from a number I don't know saying, I will stalk you, I stalk you all the time.
Parents say they've reported the bullying to administration numerous times.
For a few days it was okay, and then the latest thing the kids want to tell him is, why don't you crawl in a hole and die? Nobody wants you here.
Come on, Daddy.
Maddie Lujan's parents fear the bullying will lead to the worst.
It's stuff like this that creates horrific school shootings or suicides.
Parents say the school's also offered to move the victims to a different class.
He wants to move her and kind of blame her for the situation. It's like the bullies have more rights than the kids that are getting bullied.
It's hard to focus on your work and try to be good when you have other kids bullying you and they're making you get out of class.
And it's not just their children. On social media, dozens of parents shared stories of bullying at Lakeside schools and also agreed the administration failed to stop it.
We
as parents, believe the administration and the teachers will protect our children. That's not happening.
In response, the Lakeside Board said they don't believe suspensions are appropriate solutions, and students should be taught to stand up for one another. Lujan says he plans to take legal action if no changes are made. Lakeside Union School District declined the opportunity to comment. I'm Karen Hua, 17 News.
High school graduation season's officially underway.
Quentin James Reggie, CSF, Boys Field, all honor.
The Garces Rams kicked things off with their commencement last night at Rabobank Convention Center. There was a lot of green in the building as Garces High School celebrated the class of 2019, and seniors turned their tassels toward the future.
It's really bittersweet, honestly. I'm really excited to move on to the next chapter, but I'm going to miss my friends and my teachers that I've had here for the past 4 years.
Most of the students in the Kern High School District will graduate in about 2 weeks, May 29th, 30th, and 31st. We posted a list of all of those commencements on our website, kget.com. Just click on the hot link icon to find them.
A frustrating situation at the Bakersfield College commencement ceremony has school administrators dealing with angry students. Hundreds of friends and family members were locked out of the BC graduation last week when Rabobank Arena reached capacity. The ceremony was held there as opposed to the Memorial Stadium, which is undergoing renovations.
I'm not going to actually see him get his degree and not be able to share that moments with him. So I am very upset.
BC representatives say the situation was unfortunate and they did everything they could to make sure people could see the ceremony, but added safety took priority. Now a Change.org petition is making the rounds. More than 300 people have signed it as of this morning. It calls for another class of 2019 graduation at Memorial Stadium. But construction there won't be done until next year. BC hasn't officially responded to the petition, but says the 2020 commencement will be held at the stadium, so this won't be an issue in the future.
Hi, I'm Scott with Aspire. I want to personally thank Kern County for trusting Aspire with being a part of your family's recovery. At Aspire Counseling Services, we take this opportunity very seriously and would be honored for your continued support. Call us today.
Welcome back to your 17 Health Watch. Governor Newsom is looking to drum up support for his health care agenda ahead of the major budget deadline. He kicked off a statewide tour yesterday, meeting with small business owners and entrepreneurs to hear their concerns about health care. The governor aims to help small businesses by requiring everyone to purchase health insurance and penalizing those who don't. Money from the penalty fees would go to subsidies to help pay for the health care for families who make up to $150,000 a year.
I want to keep premiums low for millions and millions of Californians. I want to increase enrollment. I don't want to see ongoing decrease in enrollment. And to the extent people are dissatisfied with doing something no other state in American history has ever done, and they have a better idea and they want to deepen the proposal, come on. I love the critics.
If state lawmakers approve the plan as part of the new budget, California would be the first state in the nation to help people who make money above the federal poverty level. Lawmakers have until mid-June to approve the budget.
Breaking overnight, Alabama lawmakers approved what's considered to be the nation's most restrictive abortion bill. The law would mean a doctor performing an abortion at nearly any stage of pregnancy could be charged with a felony. Critics say it's unconstitutional. Supporters hope the case will wind up in the Supreme Court. NBC's Dan Scheneman reports.
25 ayes, 6 nays, 1 abstention. House Bill 314 passes.
The Alabama State Senate approving a bill to outlaw nearly all abortions in the state.
Once that person is known to be pregnant, then this bill would take effect.
According to the bill, performing an abortion is a felony offense. Doctors could face 99 years behind bars. The only exception, serious health risk to the mother. Critics say it goes too far.
The choice should be, if it's a woman, hers, if it's a woman and man married, it should be their choice, not the legislature to force morality on people.
Supporters hope the bill will wind up in the nation's high court.
This bill's purpose is to hopefully get to the Supreme Court and have them revisit the actual decision, which was, is the baby in a womb a person?
A divisive debate that's far from over. Dan Scheneman, NBC News.
The state's Republican governor now has 6 days to sign the legislation. Alabama isn't the only state considering abortion restrictions. 7 states have already passed new laws. Meantime, this week it's National Women's Health Week, and the Today Show Women's Health series continues this morning with a discussion about menopause, a topic that's still so misunderstood. Even doctors don't always see the signs and symptoms.
And you want women to know that perimenopause can start in your 40s. It starts while you're having your period, and that it's not just your body that's changing. It's your mood, it's your brain, it's your mind, it's your whole life.
All of it. They have no idea it's coming. We're not educated that it's normal and is going to happen to most women.
You can watch Maria Shriver's full report on the misconceptions of menopause on the Today Show. It airs right here on KGET just after 17 News at Sunrise.
Welcome back. The County Health Department has shut down a popular Bakersfield eatery because of a rat problem. The Farm to Table Eatery Locale is located at 18th and G Streets in downtown Bakersfield. In a health inspection yesterday, inspectors found fresh rodent droppings under the soda machine, on shelves under a register, and next to grease traps under a sink.
We want to make sure that our customers know that we're doing everything in our power to make sure that we're providing them with the cleanest, most sanitary environment. And we've already worked on a few different ways to remedy the situation, and we plan on opening tomorrow morning.
We'll be tracking the health department's website, and we'll let you know as soon as Locale is back open. Discount Tool and Equipment retailer Harbor Freight is opening a new store in Kern County today. The company already has 2 stores in Bakersfield, but is opening up a shop in Delano. The new store will be on Glenwood Street. Doors open at 8 o'clock this morning. The Delano location will be open 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday, and will close at 6 p.m. on Sundays. Well, summer is just around the corner, and many people plan on taking a driving vacation this summer, but the last thing anyone wants is their car breaking down because of the heat. Money reporter Stacey Johnson has some cool tips to make sure that doesn't happen to you.
Our nation has been enduring record heat in recent summers, and this one will probably be no exception. If you're planning a driving vacation this summer, remember that the heat isn't just tough on you, it's tough on your car as well. Here are some tips to make sure you don't spend part of your vacation on the side of some freeway. First, your radiator. Make sure there's adequate coolant. And if it hasn't been flushed in a couple of years, do that before you hit the road. And your coolant's only as good as the hoses it flows through. Look for leaks, cracks, peeling, or separation. And what about your oil? The hotter it gets, the more important oil becomes. Make sure you have enough and it's nice and clean. Then check your battery. Are your terminals clean? Do you have adequate water in there? Most auto parts stores will check this out for free. And when was the last time your air conditioner was serviced? It's super important for summer driving, and it's cheap to check. Put a thermometer in the vent and see how cool the air is getting. And obviously, keep an eye on your temperature gauge. If it gets in the red, you're going to have to turn your motor off or risk blowing it. Now, one thing you might try, though, if your temperature starts creeping up, turn your air conditioning all the way off and your heater all the way on. It's going to make you really hot, but it might cool down your car enough so you can get somewhere and get help. Those are some quick tips, but I've got a lot more for you right here at MoneyTalksNews.com. Just do a search for cars. For Money Talks News, I'm Stacey Johnson. Money Talks is brought to you by your local consumer credit counseling service. If you've got debt problems or just want some free budget counseling, call today.
And as summer travel season approaches, we're keeping an eye on gas prices. They're trending lower. AAA says the national average for a gallon of regular unleaded gas is $2.86 today. California's average is $4.06. Kern County's average is 3 cents higher at $4.09. And our website, KGET.com, tracks the lowest prices in the Bakersfield area, thanks to GasBuddy.com. Today, the lowest price is $3.61 in Bakersfield. You can find it at the on-the-go food store on River Boulevard in Northeast Bakersfield. Those prices change often, so make sure to check our website, KGET.com. Then click the traffic section to find those lowest gas prices.
The 17 News at Sunrise podcast is brought to you by Aspire Counseling Services. Call 829-7300.